Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I am Big Bad Kaiju, and welcome to the Monster Mash here on this wonderful Digital Diversity Day. It's been 3 months. It's been a big fucking 3 months. But we're back. And we are here to play games made by awesome people from the queer community. Hey Bob, how you doing? We are here to check out what's being made. We're here to share that love. We're here to share that positivity. The Kaiju is back. The Monster Mash is back. And look at all these monsters I've got with me. I have so many monsters now. Like, the last 3 months has just been a monster fest. And, like, you know, some people... Oh, thank you! Yeah, I've gone for the blood red. Because, you know, it feels right. You know, some people go out and buy, like, shoes and stuff like that when they're having bad mental health times. I buy giant monsters, because I've got to be on theme. And you know what? I've got to be kaiju. If nothing else, I'm very on brand lately. So yeah, what have we got today? Well, as you can see down below, we have the demo for Synthetic Lover, which is a sci-fi visual novel. I believe the full game is going to be not safe for work, but I have seen, and it does say that the demo is safe for work. Not that that stops us here, because, you know, we played Knife Sisters on here. That's not safe for work, but I don't care. We haven't been taken down yet. How you doing, Bob? How's life? How goes the game dev? And we also have player-known Battlegrounds, which is essentially, from what I can see, a walking tour. And if it isn't the Synthetic Lover themselves, welcome. Welcome. Can I just say, this intro music, this menu music, is rocking. Like, I've had this playing in the background for like the last 2 hours. And it just keeps going, and it keeps making me happy and ready to play this fucking thing. I'm sorry. Life's been full of work, had to skip Yowie Jam. Oh, Barra Jam. Well, you've been busy. So if folks don't already, go and check out Bobsy Games. Made the amazing Yags, which I played a while ago. That was what, 2 4-hour streams just to do one path. Fuck. I was emotionally wrecked by the end of that because it was so good. Amazing good. Red Robotics. Nice. Morning, Ray. How you doing? You're ready for a bit of, as I believe they call it, a BL Boilov, as they often call it, or Yowie. We're gonna have some fun. This is sci-fi, so it's very much my jam. It is queer, which is very much my thing, and it looks really cool. So, how about we get this thing going? What do you think? I think we do this. So, look at this. It looks so good. Like, as someone who has played so many visual novels over the last year, like, you go and look at my Digital Diversity blog, and it is 80% visual novels. This is so good for demo, like, presentation. Like, music on point, art style on point. Right? This is good. Like, even the bloody the interface, the user interface is so good. Like, this is very clean. It is very crisp. Yeah, this is all on point. Like, this is the sort of shit that I want to learn. So if anyone can teach me this stuff, I am keen to learn, because I'm like, I think I'm 6 chapters into my game, and I'm kind of learning as I go. So there is a gallery. So there are 10 pages of gallery. I'm curious. All right. So yeah, we've got game link down the bottom. We're all good. Let's bring out a little what for the chat. So everyone's got links if you want to check out the games that are being played today. And let's start a new game. I'm excited. Is everyone else excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm feeling, after 3 months, I feel very built up right now. I'm gonna have some of my tea. Okay. Let's get this going.
It's the year 2066.
Let me know volumes.
Mankind has succeeded in creating artificial beings whose sole purpose is to serve.
Yes.
I am one of them.
Feels. Having mood already. Oh, here we go. Partially voiced by look of it. Fully voiced. Okay. Then I guess I'm just doing the narration, which is good, because it's difficult to do all of them. A man in the shadows hurries down a deserted street in the rain. The bright glare of a sign saying Doll House gives him pause. The man shivers as he repeatedly glances up and down the street. They're fucking adorable, by the way. Once he's assured himself he's alone, he heads towards the entrance. He pushes open the door, casting a final look over his shoulder before it closes behind him. It's all good. I like doing narration. The man finds himself in a long hallway, all in white. A contemporary lighting illuminates the sleek but empty-looking room. In the middle of the room appears to be a counter with no one behind it.
Ain't this the fanciest fucking place?
On fucking point for the first spoken line in the game. I like it. Well, outside of that initial dialogue.
Fanciest fucking place. That's a good one.
What a smile! Look at that smile!
Now, where can a man get some help around here? Hello?
I'm gonna be squeeing a lot during this, so let's turn the light down a bit. There we go.
Anyone here?
Apparently not.
Oh, it's one of those self-serving things. Goodbye, my credits. Well, after this job, I won't have to worry about credits for a long time. I just need to sit tight tonight, somewhere they won't think to look for me.
Okay, just have to say, collarbone. Look at that. I like a good collarbone. That is a good collarbone. Like, you do not see it enough in art styles, and I really appreciate it. His hand briefly reaches into his pocket before he shakes himself and steps up to the counter.
Okay, so how do I get this thing to work?
The man starts pressing buttons until the computer boots up.
Welcome to Dollhouse, a place to find the finest company, where we'll take care of all your needs.
Yes, that's nice, but I just need a room.
Here's our selection of models.
Models? Who cares about models? How do I bypass this?
Oh my, yeah, I'm I'm the kind of person that just wants to see everything on screen and read everything on screen. Look at this definition, look at this. This is fucking gorgeous. 91 out of 100, 97 out of 100, 94 out of... Oh, how let down would you feel only getting 94 or 97? It's like so close to perfect.
Jeez, let's try this button.
Try all the buttons. Every button.
Whatever, man.
Thank you for selecting Elysian Unit Model Number 532.
Oh, we got that one.
Now please select your experience options.
Verbal engagement, physical engagement, intimate engagement, initiate level, companion clothing, companion role. Oh my. Can we get a copy of this menu? Because this is kind of cool. Like this is mood. I like this. Like I just want one of these to play around with, because this would be amazing to send to a partner or something like that. It's like, where do you want this? And I've unplugged my headphones and my excitement.
What? This is way too complicated. Come on, you stupid machine. Just give me a damn room already.
The man pounds on the control until everything disappears.
Please proceed to the doors ahead of you.
A set of doors swings open on the other side of the counter, revealing another hallway. The man steps away from the counter and makes his way through the open doors. Would you like chicken or fish? Yes. It's like, how do I select every option? I'm eclectic. Down the hallway, a multitude of doors lines the walls. Each door is illuminated in a red light, except for one. A blue light shines on a single door. The man walks up to the door, which automatically opens to his presence. This is a nice room. Like, this is... Lots of doors in there, yeah. Well, it's a big dollhouse. Like, this is a hotel room I would be totally fine with. Like, this is really lovely. The inside is sparsely furnished, containing only a bed and a nightstand. Without hesitation, the man heads straight for the bed. He stretches out.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Wish I could enjoy it.
Sitting up on the bed, the man takes out his comm device and taps out a message before frowning. He returns his comm to his pocket and pulls out a strange metallic device. To him, it looks like a regular puzzle box, but he knows better, considering the amount of effort it took him to acquire it. Wait, I'm getting Hellraiser vibes here. This is suddenly going to become a lot more kinky than I expected, isn't it? He's still inspecting the device as one of the other doors opens, revealing a beautiful long-haired male escort dressed in a tight-fitting banded outfit.
Shit. Knock or something.
That is an outfit. That is an outfit.
I'm Unit 532, and I will serve you tonight.
I'm going to turn the music down a bit so we can get a bit more of the voice. Oh, look at that. Oh. I am a sucker for good UI. It's good.
Your selected dominating lover programming will now be
This is safe for work, right? I honestly don't care. We have shown much on this channel.
Wait, what? Programming?
The man springs off the bed, backing away from the escort.
You're a biot.
It's Master Biot. Get on the bed.
quick. I mean, normally I like some level of negotiation before my dynamics begin, but, you know, mood.
The fuck?
Oh, baby's first time at a kink club. The escort raises an eyebrow.
I said strip.
The man stares at him with wide-eyed shock, backing away from the escort. The escort suddenly pins the man to the wall. He plants his knee firmly between the man's legs.
Do you think playing dumb will make me let you off easy?
Fuck off, you stupid machine!
You're killing the mood. This is good. You're killing the mood. Calm down. The man struggles as the escort begins to attempt to take off the man's jacket.
Now, naughty boys will be punished.
Like hell.
Growing more desperate to get the surprisingly strong escort off him, the man drops the device. The device starts emitting a strange clicking noise.
Oh? What have you dropped, you naughty boy?
Well, judging by the ticking, it's a bomb. So I expect this episode to go for about 30 more seconds. The escort reaches down to pick up the device. No, he picked the dominating lover option. I want to see what the rest of those options are. I want to see that entire UI, and I want to see all of those. Because I think those would be fucking amazing to play with. As soon as his hand makes contact, the clicking noise stops. Well, we're all dead.
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't bother checking. Yeah, always check the other options. Like, also, you don't know, maybe there's an all option and you're going to end up with a very eclectic doll. The escort goes limp. Seeing his chance, the man shoves him away, sending the biot stumbling backwards. Suddenly, the quiet of the room explodes with sirens wailing through hidden speakers.
Alert! Alert! Attempted biot tampering detected. Security has been dispatched.
You're in trouble now. The escort doubles over as if the noise is unbearable.
God damn it.
The man yanks off his jacket and wraps it around his hand to punch out the window. Something flat and round falls out of one of the pockets within arm's length of the escort. The ongoing siren masks the sound of shattering glass. With great struggle, the escort lifts his head to watch the man disappear into the night. He reaches out his hand with a weak protest before collapsing. A vague sense of panic rises in him. The siren seems to fade as the escort's outstretched hand finds a flat, smooth, circular object. Something the man dropped during his escape. I would recommend dropping the pitch of the siren a little, because that's picking up my tinnitus a little bit. High-pitched noises too close to the ears. I mean, it's my fault for wearing headphones. Before I can think too hard about what this could mean, the escort completely blacks out. A new development? Who clicks through menu escort options without reading? Right? It's like people who accept an end user license agreement without reading the entire thing. You never know what's going to happen.
Our reports say that the stolen asset has been activated at an adult entertainment center in the 6th district. The establishment is called Dollhouse. Investigate immediately. We need to recover our property.
Understood. I'll remove any evidence of its presence if necessary.
Ooh, that's a nice voice. I like that voice.
Excellent. We're counting on you.
Today is Wednesday, October 23, year 2066.
Oh, it's the day before my birthday.
It's been a few days since the strange events. Everything is back to my quiet routine now, for the most part.
That's the musician as well? That's awesome.
One of my regulars was here today, but he was acting differently than usual. Humans do have their ups and downs, that's obvious enough, but he was definitely not himself.
Yeah, tell us more about things. Tell us, like, how long have you been working on it? What's your team like? Like, there has been a lot put into this. I can say, like, the character sprites are really gorgeous. Like, this shadow work, the definition, the backgrounds are simple but very clean. The music is really good. Like, your team has put a lot into this.
He even left on his own. After seeing me every week,
1.5 years part-time?
He just walked out. He looked upset. I don't know why, and I wasn't able to pinpoint the reason. I worked really hard, so I hope he enjoyed himself.
Hobby project, yeah, that's understandable. I think Bob wasn't Yags the same kind of thing? It was like 2 years, or was that like a solid 2 years?
I'll have to ask him next time he comes back. Saturday,
I love this friend
October
though. They're
26th,
lovely.
2066. I am very tired today.
I am very tired. 9 months of writing followed by 15 minutes of commissioning art and music. Mood. Like, honestly, I think the biggest thing holding me back on my one is just I need to get some art fucking sorted for it. But unfortunately, I can't just use basic template stuff that I grab off itch or anything because it's all giant monster stuff.
The regeneration cycle has been cut short in the last few days, and I'm feeling
Because you didn't mean to release the game at first, you didn't engage that. That's fair enough.
There was a client call, and I was required to work. Something's not right.
Something is not right.
My clients have always been my #1 priority. My only purpose is to make sure they get what they need and want.
Ah, Unit 532 is a service top.
It's been 20 minutes since my client left. The blue light keeps blinking on the door. This is my cue to return to
Your artist is on it full time now? Full time on the game or full time outside of the game?
If anything, it's getting hot. But moving my body right now doesn't seem like a good idea. Also, this bed feels so much better than my own. So
Full time in the game. Nice. Because I believe your Kickstarter finished not too long ago, and from what I saw, it succeeded. It went through successfully. One artist for all the sprites and the graphics. Wow.
I only had enough energy to untie myself.
I was so happy. I was really sad because I remember you contacted me originally, and that was just before the Kickstarter started or just after the Kickstarter started. And I really wanted to do it, but unfortunately the last 3 months just wiped everything from me. I lost the desire to stream, to make games, to talk about games, to do all of this. And I'm like, not man. Non-binary.
The client left without helping.
Self-care is really important, but I'm back to it.
Released after every session.
All good, all good. But yeah, like, now I'm back, and this was like the top of my list, along with player-known Battlegrounds, because I want to do something very, very new that would grab my attention and something to be on my list. So it's like, I want to do these two, and I've got PAX Oz coming up soon, and you know, I'm seeing 2 queer panels at PAX Oz, so I'm super excited about that. It's like, you know what's going to help me with that? Talking about some fucking queer games.
There's a little discomfort around my wrists from twisting and shifting. Compared to what the client did to me today, it isn't too much of an ordeal.
Tell me what the client did to you today.
I'm very adaptive to any client's desired experience options, but she wouldn't stop inflicting physical pain on me, despite my requests for a timeout.
Ah, I'm not famous. I'm just emceeing. Everyone else is famous. This is what light. Sorry, the light's gonna be a little weird today. It suddenly got very, very gloomy outside, so I'm gonna be a little washed out. It happens.
After all, my biosystem needs breaks for optimal performance.
Oh, Unit 532 doesn't like sadists.
And somehow,
I think Unit 532 just needs a cuddle. Like, who's with me on this one? I
think I don't like this person. Oh, this feels different. Something is wrong with me.
Trust your gut.
I hope that client doesn't come back, though. Yeah, that'd be great. The TV is still on as well. The client was flipping through some channels before they left.
Yeah,
Now it's
we all
a
need
news
cuddles.
report.
We all need cuddles now and then. Or all the time.
Different clients like to watch different things while they're at Dollhouse, so it's not the first newscast I've seen. Most of them, of course, don't turn on the TV at all. The report shows a group of armored individuals chasing someone. I think they're a patrol of some sort, since they're all wearing the same uniform with a GL logo. GL is short for Guiding Light.
Guiding light.
In the next scene, one of them catches the escapee and starts tasing them with an electric weapon.
A taser? Perhaps?
The buyout on the screen fights back, but it looks like they are already missing an arm.
Jason, how you doing?
A human would have already fallen
I've
down
missed
and started
you.
bleeding if they were that injured. It's actually a buyout, like me. The reporter explains that the malfunctioning buyout has finally been apprehended after 12 hours of pursuit and 3 injured GL
You're
patrol
good.
members.
It has been a while. It has been, like, I've been off streaming for like 3 months. And I think I tried once. I tried once to get back into it while I was in a bad
The
headspace.
last scene shows a GL representative talking about some new measures they are working
1 month
on.
HRT! Holy shit! How are you doing? 1 month is such a big one. Fuck, I still remember my first month. Also, my nails are very synthetic today, so I decided to go with something a little sci-fi for the theme of today, so. I have this one. It's like silver with a bit of pink in it. It's kind of pretty.
The corporation urges everyone to rest assured that the merchandise they produce is extremely safe, and the malfunction that caused a buyout to attack was a result of prolonged lack of maintenance and proper care of their complex equipment, and some sort of illegal tampering with the buyout systems.
Don't fuck with the buyouts.
I don't know what to make of this. I'm a buyout too. I'd never attack or hurt humans. Unless they specifically request it.
Part of me is getting a very, like, I'm getting quite a strong, like, original Ghost in the Shell manga kind of vibe. Like, how the androids are treated. How the cyborgs are treated, kind of thing. I mean, this comes along a lot with it, because it's really the premise of most of, synthetic life form fiction. Like, you look at Blade Runner, where the Blade Runners are literally just slave hunters, and Ghost in the Shell and Detroit. Like, if you look at it, the premise of all of that is usually what is human, what is life, and it's something we have it as a culture. You get that a lot? I haven't played it. What are you... Cats are getting stuff out of my cupboard. I haven't played Detroit Become Human. But as that's the most recent one in the cultural memory, I'm not surprised people use it a lot. Yeah, I should probably get around to play it, but I've not heard a lot of great things, so I haven't played a lot of games recently. I've been keeping pretty glued to it.
Friday, November 2, 2066.
But our cultural consciousness doesn't really like to shift too far from, like, perceived notions. Like, if you think about it, we were writing this Philip K. Dick was writing a lot of the same sort of stuff with Simulacrum and Do Androids Dream and all that sort of stuff, you know, back golden age sci-fi stuff, and we're telling these same stories in new ways to help us explain this premise, because we still quite haven't figured out what is person. But then if you look at it in queer games as a whole, like games are based around queer themes, we get a lot of the same kind of cultural ideas that go around and around, you know, learning to be what we are. So there's really not a surprise that so much of this sort of culture is very intermingled. Yes. Oh, Westworld was the main inspiration for Bio. Yes, I watched through all of Westworld. Isn't there another season coming out soon, or a movie or something? I know there's more coming. But I really liked it. If nothing else, it showed a lot of problems with human interactions with things they see as less than human. So I think that was a very important series to be made, even if a lot of people just skipped it and went, oh, this has a lot of sex in it.
Today, another strange thing happened.
A strange thing happened? They're all bio, yeah.
I was serving a new
But
client,
yeah, not androids.
someone who hasn't come to see me before. Everything was going really well at first, but then they did a 180.
Detroit overplays it? Yeah. I remember seeing just a clip someone did of like them kind of satirizing the fact that it was a lot of inspiration of the black uprisings in America and how they were fighting back against slavery. And you know, this is a really subtle discussion of it. You know, they were being quite sarcastic about it. But then it pops up on the screen. Did you know the Underground Railroad, you know, helped these black slaves escape from America? I'm like, it's really not trying to be subtle. But it was a very good point in the whole thing.
I did everything I could with their desired setting, and more. But then they started shouting something about, what are they paying for? And left the room.
Unit 532, I think you need to find a new job. I don't think you're satisfied in what you're doing.
Rudeness doesn't bother me, since I'm a biot, and I suppose there's some issues with my behavior database, because I couldn't anticipate they'd react this way. I was doing my best. And to top it off, when I got back to the standby unit, I saw a review they left on my profile. It was the worst testimonial ever listed in my entire record.
Oh, bad Yelp review. No, that's good. I like exposition.
My spotless performance record. This is so not fair.
It wasn't a spotless performance record, Unit 532. You only got a 97. That's not spotless. They go 4-star!
It's so frustrating, these humans. They don't know what they want.
Valid.
And why exactly am I so upset over this? I don't get it. It was not the first time things went south with a patron. Something is different, though. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense.
I still love that outfit. Although, oh yeah, that works. I just have to say, Unit 532 doesn't have much of a butt from this side. Like, but I love the outfit. But where's the butt? Oh, I see they dress to the right. It's there? Good.
And that damned light just keeps blinking. But I don't care. I'm going to stay in this room until the cleaning bot gets here.
Insert GIF of Unit 532 just smashing out the light. It's like, I'm done with this.
The city lights are interesting to watch from this window. Also, I think I'm getting hungry. I'll just grab the emergency paste tube in the nightstand. They usually leave 1 or 2, in case I need to be with a client for a while and need some energy.
Emergency paste.
As I watch
Delicious.
the city and chew on the paste, I realize I can't down any more of it. I'm still hungry, but I can't bring myself to finish the other half of the tube. What is this unpleasant feeling?
Dissatisfaction. Unit 532 is learning what it's like to not like things. Oh fuck, mood. Okay.
This paste has all the nutrients a biot needs. I better finish it so I can function properly.
Are they sure that he's not just eating the lube? Like, they look like they're in the same kind of tube. Just checking. Like, anyone could make that mistake. Emergency paste, lube, they're both blue.
Forcing myself isn't going to work. At least not today. The feeling is just not good.
I'm so sad. Lube serves as an emergency. I mean, that's one way to absorb your nutrition.
It woke me up again. It just keeps happening.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
The regeneration cycle just started. I think I'll just stay here.
The small alarm is ringing as it courses through the biot's ears. Beep, beep, beep.
So annoying. Gee, duty calls.
Duty.
I need to get dressed.
Oh, do we get to choose the outfit? Do we get a paper doll section? I want a paper doll section. Can we do that? It's like, what do we get to wear today? 532 raises his arms above in a languid long stretch, sighing as an inkling of stress escapes his body.
Oh, hold on a second. What is this?
The biot rushes over to his appointed communication terminal and peruses his latest message.
I gotta check in upstairs. Damn, what could it be? Well, at least it's not a client. I'm too tired to appease anyone right now.
Unit 532, it's time for your performance review. Now, we're not saying you need improvement, but you need improvement. Time to put my pro face on. The mysterious company is coming for him. Aren't they coming for us all? Oh god, this is very Westworld. I leave the standby unit and make my way to the biot maintenance office. From its window, I can see a woman who appears occupied. I'm glad to see her, despite the fact that the reason I was instructed to come here is probably not a good one. Run away! I tap on the door to her office, and after a brief moment, she gestures me in.
Hello, Elysian Unit 532 reporting in. There was a message for me to stop by.
What happened to the other 531 units?
I'm just backing up some reports. It'll only take 2 seconds.
I love them! I love Rico. I love them. And that is an awesome outfit. Okay. Look at that smile.
Thanks, Rico.
Hey,
your office is nice.
Yeah? You think so?
I do think so.
Yeah, it's cozy and you have a window. May I?
Sure. Go ahead.
I love their voice. Yeah, these outfits are just like... This is something I fucking love about Renpai, and the moment I learnt about it, I was happy. Just like the middle mouse button, get rid of the text box, so you can just appreciate what's going on. Like... Just so good. I love that high collar. Australian actress from Sydney. Possibly someone I know? Because I was up in Sydney up until about a year ago. I get up from the guest couch and walk towards the small window while the technician is finishing up her tasks. There's equipment around, but I managed to get a good view anyway. Looks like she's stopped though, and she's looking at me. And your artist is from Russia.
The entire bridge from here.
Nice.
I've barely see anything from my room.
Your room?
My service room, I mean. It's on the 2nd floor.
Oh, yeah. Much better view from the 10th floor, dear.
International production. Well, that's the name of the game. That's how it all works. Like, I will never understand the drive for big companies to push everyone into the same San Francisco or Seattle office. Like, I see so many people, so many friends torn apart, like, because they have to dig up and pull up and move all the way across the country or across the world to go all work in the same office. But you don't have that with indies. You don't have that with smaller groups, because it's like, guest our artist, Russia, voice actor, Sydney, voice actor, America, voice actor, Britain, you know, writer here, there. Like, you'd bring everyone. Well, yeah, but if we had the money for those sorts of things, we'd pay everyone decently as well. That's a difficult thing to do in this environment. And we give everyone full time and give them all benefits, and we'd unionize. And Game Workers Unite. Seriously. Unionize. Then we can get more of these by bigger production houses, and people can get paid properly, and we can get better stuff. I already hire a bunch of artists to draw random things for games or not. Yeah. I mean, if I suddenly had a ton of money, I would get a bunch of artists for the stuff that I want to do, and I would pay them well over the average. Because they deserve it. Yeah. Artists definitely seem underpaid and underpaid. Like, what would you do if you suddenly got a lot of money to do whatever project you wanted, no strings attached? You'd make sure that everyone was comfortable first. Like, you'd make sure the entire team was comfortable and happy and paid, and then you make some. Asterix, come here, buddy. You gonna get a kitty? Come here, buddy. First kitty for Digitalversity stream. This is Asterix. He's a teddy bear. He's a little teddy bear. Aren't you, buddy? Say hello to everyone. Look at these beautiful people on the screen. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Someone drew those. And people voice acted those. Everyone say hi. Say hi, Asterix. He's a cheeky boy. He's very special. He's not very smart, but he's so loving. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I keep peering outside. The view is mesmerizing. I see more lights than ever. There's some movement far in the distance.
How have you been?
Ooh, it suddenly got windy and horrible outside. Wonderful. She's watching me so intently.
Not bad.
Not me. We've got our 4 now. It's a good day to stream.
5:32.
Fine, Rico.
She looks at me dubiously. She's got big top energy. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm mostly fine.
Mostly
Please
fine.
tell me what's going on.
Why do you think something is going on?
5:32. It's your record. You've had such positive feedback so far, and now this.
He's having a bad day. Okay? Rico points to something on a tablet, and a knot of tension slowly begins to twist in my stomach.
It says here you failed to comply. Your ratings are down overall. It's fine. Just tell me what's wrong.
I'm not exactly sure. I wanted to try and figure it out before I came to see you.
Dear, you don't have to worry about figuring it out. Just come and see me anytime, okay? I'm here to help you.
I love her. She's wonderful. She sounds genuinely kind, this one. I remember talking to her many times before, but I never realized it. She's been attending to me for a while, this woman.
I didn't want to bother you until I was certain.
Are you now?
No.
She's
Anything.
legit amazing.
Confused every goddamn day.
Oh my god.
What?
5:32. Did you actually say goddamn just now?
So what?
Why did you do that?
God, you're right. That is a very classic Sydney accent. I've been away from Sydney too long. I've forgotten it.
I don't know. I felt like it.
Where is she going with this?
It doesn't work like that, Sunshine. You're a biot, and you guys are made a little different from humans. I explained before.
And?
Biots aren't designed to
To what?
have preferences, to want stuff, to have desires of their own. Except, you know, the sexual kind, once you're activated.
Your toys. That's the point. That is why people make people they can control.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I mean, that's kind of the way you're engineered. The way your biosystem is wired, as far as I know.
Maybe there was a critical update.
Oh god, Windows pushed out a patch. And it just fucked up the entire system. First thing, Unit 532 isn't able to move folders. The next thing you know, the antivirus software isn't working properly. Then it's blue screening. You can grab that one. It's a good one. Like,
I don't think so.
she starts typing on a device for a few seconds.
No updates.
Unit 532 holding down a folder. Oh no, how do I do this? Put it down. Falls over, face turns into surface. 532 just starts memeing uncontrollably. It's nothing but Simpsons references for the next 12 hours.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Something happened to me. About 2 weeks ago.
She immediately refers to her device and starts typing.
Keep talking, Sunshine.
Right. So I'm not too sure what caused this, but I feel like crap.
You're not supposed to feel. Her face contorts into a frown, expressing dissatisfaction. Something I've become all too familiar with lately.
In what sense? Are you in pain?
Yes and no. I don't experience any physical discomfort, but things just aren't the same.
This is
tired
all
the time.
mood.
I keep trying to regenerate, but the system is waking me up even though I'm still tired. And my bed is not very comfortable. Oh yeah, about that. Why can't we have beds like in the service rooms? Anyway, never mind that for now. I'm basically feeling this general sense of no good.
Having a lot of mood right now.
All the goddamn time! I'm trying to work hard, but the clients leave me shitty reviews. And they don't respect the rules.
Oh god, service industry feels.
Like last
Yeah,
time,
okay.
this one just left me in shackles and stormed out. I had to twist myself out like a contortionist. And this other time...
As I talk, her eyes grow wider and wider, and I'm starting to believe her eyebrows might eventually reach her hairline. The art just starts going. I go on and tell her a few more of the things that have been bothering me lately. She stops typing.
But what bothers me the most is that I was fine before. I was okay, you know? Demanding client, no problem. A hard bed, who cares? But now everything just feels off. It's so unsettling. I don't know what to do. You gotta help me.
Sure, I'll try.
Factory reset. Have I been doing level 2 IT too long? All I'm thinking is just like, how do we factory reset 532? She puts on her serious tech expert face and proceeds to type into her tablet. A few minutes later, she hooks me up some devices and collects all sort of recordings. Ah, moving all the stuff off the desktop. Okay, this is a good start. This is how I'd go. There's a problem with factory reset. Flashes BIOS. Can we get IT in here to fix the BIOS? This is odd. This is the most time I've ever spent with someone who wasn't a client. I don't know what to do. Serious tech. I don't have a serious tech expert face. I just kind of do shit as it feels right. Part of me wants to take my shirt off and get things started, but I restrain myself. This is Rico, goddammit. Gotta be professional, let the woman do her job. Here, let me see if I can do it. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to re-image your machine, so if you can send it back to us, I know that it's hard, and I know you can't get anything done, but unfortunately this is our only option, so can you organize with your head office to send it back? Serious tech expert face. 30 minutes later and I'm still hooked up to the tech. I'm getting tired and I want to rest so very badly since I've been awakened in the middle of my sleep. I start shifting in the diagnostics machine.
How's it looking?
She appears to be frustrated, huffing and puffing like there's no tomorrow. She's a big bad wolf, isn't she?
I'm still trying to figure it out. Most systems seem normal, but there's just this mainframe I can't seem to access.
Mainframe. Mainframe. It's like Sydney by way of somewhere else? God, I'd really be curious to find out where she's from. Because that's like... The way she pronounces mainframe is very redolent to more of a rural upbringing.
Okay, I'll be here.
I'll be here. She looks up at me, amused at the little display of humor. I'm back to work.
Shit.
What?
I'm afraid I got locked out permanently. I also got a glimpse of your systems. Things look different.
Uh-oh, she put her password in wrong 3 times.
Hold on.
Could be Ascot. I mean, it depends. It depends, like... Australia has a lot of accents. Like, there is the very horribly stereotyped Crocodile Dundee thing. But Australia is big. Terror. Give me a sec, I'm curious. I don't know. Figure it out later. Game important part. Australian accents are fun. There's a lot of really interesting diversity in them.
Of course. Anything I can do to help?
Well, maybe. What do you remember about when all this started? Was there something unusual that happened to you?
Yeah, I was doming someone that didn't want to be domed, and suddenly they threw a magic box at me, and I started feeling uncomfortable around people.
There was, actually.
Oh my god, 532. Why didn't you start with that?
Fucking tech feels. Why didn't you tell me you dropped your laptop?
I don't know. But yeah, there was this client a couple of weeks ago. And he dropped something.
Yeah, some can be rough.
And then
Some
I
are
grabbed
really
his
good.
laptop.
Like, I had a relatively educated upbringing up until my early teens or so. So a lot of people when I moved thought I was English because I spoke quite clearly. So you move from one state to another and things are completely different. You move from one city to another and it'll be completely different.
What? You blacked out? Did he try to hack you?
No idea. He didn't do anything special. He seemed confused and ran off. Broke a window too, I think.
Yeah, I saw that in your file. An anonymous client. It says here the alarm went off.
I'm surprised I don't get some form of ID when you go in
Yeah,
there.
eventually.
So, what did he drop?
Magic box. I tell her in great detail how everything went. Starting from how I entered the service room and proceeded with the requested settings. I describe everything about the device and even try to emulate the clicking sound it made once activated. I sum everything up by retelling once again just so it sinks in. She gets up and starts pacing while rubbing her face. That's a little disconcerting.
Shit. This is bad.
What do you mean?
I don't think I can do anything to help you. It's like you've been activated permanently.
Ruh-roh.
Activated? You mean like with clients? Oh, no way. When I'm activated, I feel enjoyment, aliveness. This just feels like crap.
Welcome to reality. It can get like that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
That, yeah. Just a
Continue
sec.
on like-
Yeah.
Yeah. That, yeah.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, that, yeah, tells you everything you need to know. Because it's just like, fuck. Relating very hard. Let's just hear that one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I also love that about vampires. I can jump back and forth.
So, what am I supposed to do? I can't continue on like this.
You gotta find that guy and you gotta get your hands on that object. Like, right now.
God, I know that accent. That's like upbringing accent.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I get focused on these weird little details
Sunshine,
sometimes.
you gotta do it. Before they get wind of what happened to you. Do you realize what they do to malfunctioning biots?
They send them to go work at McDonald's. You don't want to end up there. You don't want that to become you. From here to there, this is better.
Yeah. But where would I go? And who's they?
They. It's called a singular pronoun. Learn it.
Shh. Not so loud, dear. We gotta be really careful. You mentioned that the client dropped something else when he left?
Yeah, this.
Oh, did folks hear? They, the singular pronoun, has been added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So, idiots who claim that they is not correct can get fucked. Small wins, but important ones. I mean, hell, the word's been used since like the 1600s for that same purpose. I take out a flat, round object from my soul pocket.
Oh, a poker chip. Let me see.
Wait, where's the pocket? Where is the pocket? I need to ask this. From my soul pocket. Soul pocket? Sole of shoe pocket? The pocket is tiny, but where is it? I need to know this. I am going to be looking over this app. Is it like in the top bit? Is it like, are those the pocket? Is that the pocket? No. On the back. Okay. Where the butt is. It's a back pocket. Okay, we're okay now. I hand her the chip. She lights up with recognition.
Oh, yeah. That's from the Black Orchid. Definitely. Maybe he's a refuge.
I notice shit. I notice things. My memory may be horrible, but I do notice stuff as well. She starts looking through her drawers and gathering things. Some cards, a communication device, and a long sleeve top. Oh no, we're gonna lose those abs.
Here.
She hands everything to me, including a special card that'll let me exit the building.
Rico, wait.
Look, dear, I might have acted a bit rashly. Putting your abnormal results in the computer means that they're going to be out to repair you as soon as possible. We really have no time, 532. They could arrive any minute. You need to get out of here.
Can't you just factory reset me? Like you did for 5
Here we go.
that one time.
I want to hear this.
No, I can't.
Hardware's fucked. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Hate to tell you, but you're gonna need to get a new one. This one's just dodgy, and factory reset's not gonna do anything. I mean, I could send you back to the manufacturer. They might be able to do something, but in the end, it's probably cheaper just to get a new BIOS. Swap out the motherboard, it'll be fine. You can access it through the Soul Pocket. I give her a puzzled look.
You're too far gone. Your system is morphed into something else.
Yeah, this is more than just a corrupted operating system now.
There's nothing I can do with the equipment I have here. I'd break you.
Promise? Breaking me sounds bad. Definitely not a viable option.
Can't you come with me?
I can't, dear. I'm so sorry, but I've got to cover for you here. I'll submit a special report detailing that you've been sent to another facility for maintenance.
But I've never left this building.
It's my home. I love this back door, by the way. This door back here is pretty fucking cool.
You know more than you think you do, actually.
Yeah, she's on her side and likely risking her right. Yeah, she's good. She smiles.
Alright, I think I can lock your report out of the system and hopefully delay them.
She is a good
You'll get in
people.
trouble, but you'll need extra time.
Badass lady. Rico, you're pretty cool.
For now, you have a couple of days. Here's some credits, the location of the Black Orchid, plus paste, and other things you might need. Oh, and don't forget this comm device.
I don't want paste. Give me a candy bar.
Go to the club and get that gadget. Maybe I can figure out how to use it to reverse what it's done to you.
I stare at the comm device for a second longer than I should have.
It's simple. If you need to contact me, you can...
No need. I know how to use a phone. A client showed me. Seriously.
Brat 532. I mean, is 532 a brat? Don't know enough about them yet. But Rico definitely has that, like, gentle dom energy going on there.
Yeah, okay.
Like, she cares.
Be careful when
Depends.
talking to anyone.
Oh god, is there a setting in the interface for brat? She then proceeds to tell me how to blend in as a buyout and what to say so I don't get caught by the GL patrol. Rico stresses to me the importance of the secret. She's too kind to me, fussing over me like an older sister. It's a lot to take in, but I'm a fast learner. Yeah, figured. Depends on the choices. In the full game. In the full game. Tell us more about the full game. When is the expected release? Will you be distributing it solely on itch.io or other platforms? Have you signed an exclusivity deal with the Epic Games Store? No, because they don't take visual novels or queer games. Not bitter, just saying. As long as I keep a low profile and stay smart, no one will ever be able to tell that I'm a buyer. It helps that I'm pretty rare edition and look exactly like a human. My objectives boil down to this. Go find the strange man, get the device, and bring it back to Rico so she can make me how I was. I can do this. Yeah, I remember... Steam 2? Maybe next year. Wonderful. Yeah, I remember when the Epic Game Store launched, and they were very clear about not wanting adult games. And pretty much anything that dealt with gender or sexuality was going to be classified as an adult game. So, such is life. As long as I have itch. As long as I have itch. That's what matters to me. Like, and I hope you sell 1 billion copies. A man wearing an elegant coat enters the club. The gays are coming to corrupt the children otherwise. Think of the children. Fuck. Who was that? Who was that person who made that game who said, like, this is the only queer game to come out this year? I can't remember who that was, but they were being very prominently featured in what was it? A queer positivity games thing, and it's like, and they were being featured. It's like, do you know how many queer games came out this year? I probably have a good idea because they're probably on my list. Pride Run, that was it. It was Green Man Games. And then people sent me screenshots, and it's like, this is people, the people who made this have seen a season of Queer Eye and an episode of Drag Race and made a game out of it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to get on that rant. Today is positivity. It's all positivity here. I love this design. I love this wall. This is amazing. This is an amazing club. Can I go to this club? Only stairs, not wheelchair accessible. I don't want to go to this club. Yeah, Bob, I don't want to touch that game with a 10-foot pole now. Thank you very much. Yeah. Wall, good. Stairs only, bad. He heads directly to one of the empty booths in the corner and settles in, leaning on the puffed wall. Oh, it's this guy. He rolls his shoulders, picks up the menu, and quickly scans it with his eyes. With his eyes. With his eyes. He scans it with his eyes. They're up there. Right there, these eyes. He scans them with the eyes. I love this. This is fantastic, by the way. I like this. When a waiter arrives, the man curtly places his order and assumes a position in the booth that would give him the best view of the place. Bam. Aww! Oh my god! It's Link! It's all grown up Link! Even the surprised face! Precious baby! Is this the new Zelda game? Cause I'm all in on this. Oh. Oh, I'm good. As I exit the only building I've ever known, I am overwhelmed by so many new sensations. The cool breeze, the movement of the city, the bright lights. You've never played a Zelda, not Zelda player. Your character artist designed this, right? Ask them how many Zelda games they've played. I am really curious. Didn't plagiarize. This feels like the next step up after Breath of the Wild. You designed it yourself. I am... Wow. This like feels like Convergent Evolution, because this is gorgeous. Like... I love this. This is beautiful. Everything is so fresh, and my eyes are darting everywhere. There's a coolness in the air, and it smells like a multitude of new things. Arigato gozaimasu. I don't have time to deliberate because the private transport Rico called for me arrives. I hop in and steady myself for another new experience. Hey, cabbie, can you take me down the road? I want to get some Maccas. Kaiju, stop slipping into Australianisms. In a few minutes, we arrive at the club. I pay for the ride as Rico instructed, and smoothly make my way to the entrance of the establishment. I'm loving this. Macca's. It's an Australianism for McDonald's. So, if you want to learn something about Australian language and Australian culture, a big thing for us is taking a word, shortening it, and then putting additional vowel sounds at the end of it. don't understand why. It's something in there. It's probably an offshoot of something Cockney that we picked up at some point. Some of them are absolutely terrible. So the name Barry is often taken down to Bazza. So we do a lot about it. Happens a lot. But I'm loving this. This makes me want to go back to Japan. Like, first of all, the name you have to guess the pretty much. Like, it feels like Tokyo and a place. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Like, the dollhouse and this feels very Tokyo to me. Maybe Chiba. We're playing the wonderful demo of Synthetic Lover, and it's pretty fucking cool. Inside, it's nothing like the pristine and minimal decor of the dollhouse. The place is vibrating with energy. It's also really loud, busy, and all kinds of interesting. Tokyo inspired. Wonderful. Yeah, you'd never get a space this big in Tokyo. I walk in a random direction, vaguely remembering why I came here. A gentleman, who looks like a waiter, approaches me with a smile.
Hello there, sir. Welcome to the Black Orchid.
Even the hosts are voice acted. I love it.
Hello.
Would you like to start by getting a drink? Or do you want to hear about today's special event?
I would like to hear about today's special event.
Actually, I'm looking for someone.
Oh?
Yes, he's a man about 6 feet tall. Red hair, a little messy, but tied back in a ponytail, with a scar on his eyebrow.
Wait, like, this scar on my eyebrow? We'll have a sprite for him because I don't think you need it. Like, I don't think you need a sprite. If this is a character you're not going to really interact with much, then you probably don't even need a sprite for it. That's my thoughts anyway. Really? Huh. I guess. The host visibly relaxes and assumes a casual pose.
Red hair and a scar, huh? Bastion. Yeah. I know who that
Bastion.
is. You're in luck. It's actually his shift now.
His shift?
Yeah, he works here. You didn't know that, did you?
I wasn't entirely sure. And where is Bastion now?
Bastion's in the bathroom
He's over there.
with a broom.
Putting on a show, as usual.
Thank you.
I make my way to the bar indicated by the helpful employee. There's something going on there. Patrons are cheering while a man in a crisp bartending outfit is doing complex moves, juggling bartending tools and gracefully and precisely pouring the concoction into stylized glasses. I dare not interrupt the show as many of the clients are enjoying the performance and shouting at occasional encouragement. The man himself is definitely my guy, Bastion. The client who I tried to serve about 2 weeks ago, the culprit of my current state. Today he looks quite different from what I remember. This is good. This is such a good piece of art. Like, those glasses are amazing. Like, but everything here is so good. I would think those glasses would have to be weighted at the bottom to make them stand up like that properly. Like, that's good. I like that. He's wearing the most charming of smiles, and his eyes are beaming with satisfaction from pleasing the crowd. His hair is also neatly tied with a few strands of red effortlessly floating, following his movements. Kudos, yes, big kudos. Now he's trying to serve us. I'm feeling a little like I'm pretty hot. I'm just gonna say. The trim uniform with its rolled up sleeves complements his body's shape and complexion. All in all, he looks attractive. Can we get an opinion here? Is this attractive? Are we all in on this? I think he's attractive. Bob says yes. We have one attractive. We have a yep from. Oh, hi Onyx. We have a 10 out of 10 from the creator of the game. We have big heart eyes. Dat Monkeys is yep. Okay. We have all in on. Damn. The way he's able to captivate the crowd, though, and perform so easily and naturally, that high energy, is quite mesmerizing. I want to keep watching. He looks just about done with a customer who, too, is impressed with Bastian's feats, shouts that he'll cover the next round of drinks for everyone. The crowd cheers and the bartender gets to work once again, mixing and pouring to cover everyone present. Untie his ponytail, let his hair fall around his face like that. Yeah. A sec. No, it's not quite working for me. I need to brush my hair out again. It's a good show and it certainly keeps the credits flowing, I guess. I think Unit 532 could learn a bit about service from Bastion. Just saying. Just saying. Although I think I need to tie my hair back. So we're just going to appreciate Bastion for another minute. There we go.
So, what would you like?
He addresses me without looking up.
Or are you just here for my charming smile?
That tone of voice, though. Bastion's a brat. Bastion's a total brat. I can usually tell out of a tone of voice, but, like, could also be a performance thing. A little overconfident, yeah. I love it. It's wonderful.
Neither, actually.
Good smacking. Gonna recognize us, stumble backwards, break all the bottles. Let's get down. He finally raises his head. It takes a few short moments for the spark of recognition to appear in his eyes. He recognizes us, stumbles backwards, all the bottles break, and we get kicked out of the bar.
You?
Is Bob gonna be right on the money on this one? A fucking expression! His face is losing color with each passing second.
How did you find me?
You left me a clue.
Yeah, you left me a name with a place on it.
What do you mean?
I show him his poker chip.
Damn, that stupid chip. Should've just cashed it in the first night. Not so lucky charm after all. Listen, kid, I don't know why you're here. I'm working right now, so...
I love
Time for you.
I love these suspenders. Along with this bit, like the matching tie emblem. Whatever it is. I can't tell if that's an accessory or if it's just part of the shirt, but I love how it matches there. And Bastion dresses to the left. Important to know. This will be on the quiz later. I will be quizzing you later. And that will include what side does each character dress. It's a print on the shirt. It's obviously a uniform shirt. I like it. I mean, it'll be all uniform clothing.
You'll have to make time.
Please, just go away. I met you once. Nothing happened. Leave me the fuck alone, okay?
I need to speak with you privately.
Nothing happened because you were a very naughty boy. Okay? If you'd been good, things would have happened. But you did the things.
I'm busy, can't you see?
I don't care. You did something to me, and I won't leave until you speak with me one-on-one.
No patience.
Won't leave me alone, will you?
No.
No.
Fucking smug face 532.
Tell you what, you can wait till my shift ends. It's in 3 hours. I might be able to.
It
I mean, you could take a break. He casts a nervous glance over his shoulder.
I only need 10 minutes of your time, please. Then you can go back to work.
I really can't do this right now.
Fine. If you'd like me to insist, I shall make this official. You should know how Guiding Light deals with citizens who tamper with buyouts.
Wow. I start climbing on the bar stool.
Shit, hey,
Fuck it, if we're going down, we're taking Bastion with us.
calm down, man. We don't need to make this public.
I like
I don't
532.
have a problem with that.
I actually do, but I'm not going to tell Bastion that. Ideally, I'd prefer not to stand out since despite everything, there's a small chance someone could recognize me as an Elysian model. However, this approach seems to be working on the bartender, and I have a feeling that just a little push would give him the motivation to hear me out. So, wonderful game devs, I am curious. I am a curious person. Is this a kinetic novel that will play through all the way on its own? Or are there choices going to be present in the full game? I like both. Both are very fun. But I'm curious. I'm just enjoying the hell out of this.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Many choices. I do like choices. We like choices around here. They're fun. Bastion goes on to have a quick chat with the other bartender. On his way back, he gestures for me to follow him. Demo has only one choice. Ooh. I'm looking forward to this one choice. We make our way around the bar into the employee room. It's a semi-private area here, but I can't be too picky. Besides the occasional passerby, we have the room to ourselves, so there isn't a huge risk of anyone overhearing. Yes, choice menus are a big thing for me as well. Like, I'm sure there are a few of us here that are familiar with visual novels, and not just in the making of capacity, and are always curious about how people design their menus and their choices. Bastion cautiously looks around again. I guess he's worried about something himself, something I don't know about.
Alright, spit it out, kid. You got 30 seconds.
What? I need more time than that.
Fine, fine. I'm just pulling your leg, man. What's up?
What's it say in the background?
That device you had with you last time. I need to use it.
I need to use it. I need to go back to not caring about shit.
What are you talking about? Which device?
Stop playing dumb, Bastion.
Stop playing dumb, Bastion. You're such a jerk, Bastion. Why you gotta be such a jerk?
I see. Someone even told you my name.
Yeah, the guy at the front counter.
When you showed up at Dollhouse and requested to be served by a dominating lover.
Fuck, don't remind me. My insides are still cringing.
But you want it, don't you, Bastion? You want to know what you missed out on. You're curious, aren't you, Bastion? You want to try. Well, too bad. You're a jerk.
By the way, I didn't request anything.
You didn't read the end user license agreement. You got what you deserved.
Sure you didn't. Just listen to me. The device you had with you. When you dropped it on the floor, it activated. There were some clicking noises and a brief light.
Okay, that little gadget.
Yes, exactly! It did something to me. Something terrible. It sort of corrupted my biosystem.
It made me more human than human.
It's been 2 weeks now, and I really can't function anymore like I used to. Everything went to shit. I can't work, my ratings are down. I can't do anything.
But first coffee, yeah. Do you think 532 is just finally understanding what depression is? Because, like, that sounds very relevant.
Are you sure you're not confused? Did you, go get checked?
Me, confused. Do you even know anything about buyouts?
I come closer to him because his mocking response is making me lose my patience. Yeah. In turn, he backs away into the wall. This guy is not comfortable around me. Not because I'm intimidating. I suppose he doesn't feel at ease with buyouts in general.
Nope.
He's living it, yeah.
Of course I got checked. I spent 2 hours in diagnostics with my tech trying to figure out what's wrong with me.
This music is so good.
Your device did something to me. I'm sure of it.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't need you to tell me anything. Just give me back the gadget and I'll be on my way. If you really need it, I'll give it back to you after my tech is able to reverse the damage done.
I don't have it.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
I'm saying I don't have it anymore.
I ate it.
That's it?
What do you want me to say?
Really don't realize how important this is, do you? You hacked me. You broke me. It's your fault. Your responsibility. I can't continue to function like this. A biot is not supposed to experience this. We're not made for this bullshit.
We aren't. We are not made for this bullshit.
I need to get back to normal. How it used to be. This process needs to be reversed, no matter what.
Reverse this process. I wish to go back to living my
You
blissful
listened to me?
ignorance.
I said I don't have it.
Then where is it?
How should I know?
Bastion, you're giving me a migraine.
So, it wasn't even yours.
Ah, jeez. Of course not. It was a job. J-O-B. Get it?
Job? No, you'll have to break it down for me.
Oh god, now we're gonna have to break down the whole socioeconomic structure. Okay. So, a job is a thing that you have to do because other people want more money than you. Yes, that's right.
Why do I need to explain everything? I don't have time for this.
Can someone please come in and explain the capitalist system to 532? Because I think this is one that's going to take a bit of time.
I'm sorry, okay? I can't help you.
I look at him intently.
Man, I have my own things to take care of. This is not my problem.
You really have no idea what you've done. You've ruined my life!
Aww.
Oh, please. You're a big... what? Biot? You'll figure it out.
I love the dark tips. The dark tips of the hair is so good. Like, I can't tell if they're really dark red or dark brown, but they are gorgeous. I burst into hysterical laughter.
Big Biot.
Please, just go now, okay? It's pointless to insist.
At least tell me where I can find the device again.
I love that his hair matches his uniform.
I'm not too sure.
Just point me in a direction. I have to do something.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help. Who knows where it is now?
Okay, 532. The wealth of those societies in which the capitalist mode of production prevails presents itself as an immense accumulation of commodities, its unit being a single commodity. Our investigation must therefore begin with the analysis of a commodity. Bastion now begins to explain job. Bastion was as an economics professor before they became a bartender because it paid better. He shrugs.
What will they do to me if I can't perform? If I can't serve the clients?
Actually, now that I think of it, Bastion does have the face of someone who used to be a teacher but quit because it didn't pay enough. Like, is that a bad read of this face? It's just like, I was a TA for 5 years, and then I started, and all of a sudden, I can't afford my own apartment, and I need to do something different, and I found I liked making people drinks, and I became a bartender.
I have no idea.
Of course you don't. You'll surely get rid of me. Discard me like trash. A biot who experiences...
Teachers in general underpaid?
desires of
Yeah.
his own, who likes to sleep on a soft bed instead of his usual standby unit, and who enjoys looking out the window? Who needs that kind of thing?
Wait, what?
Do I need to tell you my suffering in more detail? How I can't stand serving clients anymore? How I just want to be left alone?
I'm starting to feel very upset. If this guy keeps this up, I might punch him in the face. Yeah, lots of people are underpaid. He also has a very punchable face. Like, look at that cheekbone. Look at that. You can see the cheekbone there. That's... not advocating anything, just saying. There's tension in my entire body and a strong urge to burst out and hurt someone. I can barely contain myself while we're still talking. This feels very strange.
No, the part about desires and emotions.
What about that?
That seems kind of unusual, right?
No shit, are you hard of hearing or just slow? A biot isn't supposed to experience them. Or so I've been told.
And my device did this for me today.
I nod. He crosses his arms, starts rubbing his chin pensively. Interesting.
Tell me, what else has changed since you've been activated?
Yeah, now he's gone into professor mode. Headcanon is set on this now.
Well, I sleep more and I notice things. I'm just constantly aware of everything.
Or maybe a social worker. What do you think? Could be social worker. What are we thinking here? He's like, what was Bastion before he became a bartender? Because there's something in there. There's something academic and educated.
The smells, the feelings of things, my thoughts, and how mentally shitty everything is at every goddamn moment.
Okay, calm down for a sec. If what you're saying is true, and that device really did this to you, then there's a possibility.
I tilt my head at Bastion in a questioning manner.
I'm starting to think those fuckers seriously gypped me.
I don't like that word. I think that word comes from bad connotations.
Which means I might be able to get it back. Let you use it before I make sure I'm paid for what it's actually worth and not the peanuts I receive for it now.
Yes. Recommend removing the word gypped. Recommending. It may be a bit of a slur.
Really?
Free all the buyouts! Free all the bartenders! Really? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, I was talking with a coworker yesterday about how there's a word they use in India very freely, but you do not use it in a Western world. Because it is incredibly hurtful. So it's, I think it might be a cultural thing, cross-cultural thing. I don't know. My point is not to do this. There are people who paid far more and far more educated to make those discussions. I can't believe he did it. I can't believe I did it. Bastion found his own reason for getting the device back, but I don't care. As long as I can borrow it for a bit, it's a deal. Before I can celebrate, a smooth voice breaks my train of thought. Ooh, is it I, friend?
Excuse me.
It's that voice. Both of us jump, and a tall gentleman comes out of the shadows and enters the employee room. He looks extremely professional, but more importantly, he's fully dressed in a guiding light business uniform. It's a good uniform. Also dresses to the left. I like it. I like this asymmetrical design. Like, this is very cool. It's very sci-fi cultish, but it's very cool. The one and only corporation that produces buyouts, distributes to a series of establishments like Dollhouse, and pretty much runs this country unofficially. It's good. It also has patrols that I've been specifically instructed by Rico to avoid like the plague. Damn it. Am I in trouble already?
Apologies for interrupting. I couldn't help but overhear during one of our Elysian models you're having trouble functioning properly.
That's a good accent. I like that one.
And who might you be?
My name is Terrence Foster.
Terrence.
Assistant to head researcher in the buyout development division. At your service.
I bet he's known as Terry to all his friends, and he's just wonderful to hang out with and drink wine with. I like the side shave. I am quite fond of the side shave, but don't trust him. Run! Australian accent! Very educated Australian accent. That's why that Australian accents are often pretty hard to place sometimes. But yeah. Bastian stares at Terrence in disbelief. He definitely doesn't appear to trust him and doesn't try to hide it either. What did this head assistant overhear exactly? I don't remember mentioning to Bastian that I'm an Elysian model. Shit. He knew who I was before I got here. Double shit.
How did you...
Please, don't be alarmed. I'm not here to report you to the patrol or take you in against your...
Yeah, that's Australian. It's like low tones that come through.
I was simply making my usual stop by the Black Orchid on the way home to get a drink and overheard you while I exited the restroom.
I've never seen you here before in my life.
The three of us look at each other. Mr. Foster doesn't seem too bothered by Bastian's accusation and just continues.
You see, I work at a particular division within Guiding Light. Our small team is independent to...
Oh, not too far from Melbourne.
Focuses on
Oh.
research and development with
Talking extremely loudly. Well, that's where I am right now, sorry. University level Melbourne. There's definitely some stuff in there. Well, Australia has some very good dramatic schools, so you get very good voice actors and very good actors on the whole. Unfortunately underappreciated unless your name is Russell Crowe.
I'm quite familiar with the inner workings of buyout nervous systems and conditions that might cause them to malfunction. In fact, I'm currently writing a thesis on the subject.
Of course you're writing a thesis on the subject, darling. Of course.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm saying that I might be able to help your friend here.
We're not friends.
I nod my head in agreement. Terrence Foster turns around and starts talking to me personally.
I see. Either way, I'd like to offer my help in the matter.
Oh, do we get a choice? Is this the choice? Is this the choice?
I know that GL is quite strict about the repair policy when it comes to buyout malfunctions. Believe me when I say that there's several available options when it comes to mending a buyout nervous system. If you're willing to enlist my help, I will in no circumstances...
This seems like a
accept
choice
any more
situation.
efficient methods the company currently operates by.
How can we be sure of that?
Not saying? I know. I can feel it. I
will personally oversee the project as an independent case study. And if you'd like, I will keep this gentleman here informed.
Gentleman.
Every step of the way.
This gentleman.
Despite him denying being your friend, he clearly cares about you. Or has a stake in the matter.
You're talking out of your ass.
I am unfortunately far too well versed in narrative causality. A term that I learned from Discworld books. And I've read and seen enough stuff that I'm generally pretty good at working out where things are going before they happen. Which makes me really happy when it doesn't go that way. But it also makes me happy when it does. Menu. Trust the weird guy with good hearing. Jump. Oh no. Run. Jump. Light up. Light up. Bastian moves closer to me.
You seriously can't trust him.
I have no way of knowing if you're telling the truth.
Just a moment. Let me give you my card.
Okay, we're gonna get the card. We're gonna get the choice between who to choose. And then it's game over. Let's see how close I get. Oh, look at those eyes. Look at that. How could you not trust that? I don't trust those eyes. I do not trust those eyes. Or anyone with a gold business card. With efficient movements, Terrence Foster takes out a small plastic card from his briefcase. It looks genuine and feels heavy. Like it was very expensive to make. The embossed letters and GL logos sparkle with gold and read, Head Assistant, Terrence Foster, Independent Research and Development Division Number 3.
So, once the repair is complete, I will be able to return to where I came from?
Absolutely. We will not require you to tell us anything as to where you came from or where you were stationed. Your ID will not be scanned and everything will remain strictly confidential. Just let us assist you in the repair process and follow through with the diagnostics. And again, in case you are concerned about the company buy-out repair policy, rest assured you will be entirely under my care.
I'm liking where this is going so far.
As someone who's working under the head researcher, I have significant resources and authority to do what I need to do without higher management breathing down my neck. I get that GL is focused on efficiency and their profits, but as a researcher, I look beyond that and try to help buyouts be their best.
I get paid lots of money to fuck around, so I want a pet project. That's how I'm reading Terrence.
Maybe you could help. It's just that I'm not sure if this is your domain.
I have a feeling it might be. Tell me, when you started feeling changes, was it gradual or sudden?
Definitely gradual.
And your awareness started expanding, starting from your thoughts and followed by physical sensations?
Yeah, that's it.
This is bullshit. He just overheard our conversation.
You were talking too loud, Bastion. That's your
No,
problem.
that isn't the reason I know this. Last question. Through the course of serving your clients, did you find it upsetting that they are no longer happy with you, despite you trying your best?
How did you know that?
I mean, that's just mood, okay?
How does he know that? Oh my god, you're joking, right? What kind of person wouldn't be upset about that?
Yeah, Bastion is right here. That is service industry. That is how it feels when people stop, like, respecting the work you do for them. This is just how it is. Terrence isn't saying anything big here.
A person, but not a buyout.
He's right, Bastion. I'm not human. Getting
I'm
increasingly
almost
upset
human.
with dissatisfaction.
To be quite honest, the more I listen to Mr. Foster, the more convincing he sounds. It's a nice feeling to be able to talk to someone this reassuring and capable. For God's sakes, he's a researcher, or an assistant researcher. Almost the same thing. These people create us buyouts. They're the brains of the operations. If he can't help me, I doubt anyone else could. Despite my slight suspicion from earlier, I'm starting to think I should ask this man to help me out rather than the bartender. Who knows what that slacker might pull off? He could just as well as run out of me exactly like he did the first time and I wouldn't know any better. It's coming! It's coming!
So I can't say I trust him.
The choice is very close. I can feel it. There's a narrative path about to come into our lives.
Shall we let this gentleman decide?
Almost there. Bastion starts fidgeting. He totally forgot about his shift, and we spent about half an hour standing in the employee room talking things out. He hasn't left yet. It's true that regardless of how unprofessional and half-assed Bastion seems, I've already got him to say that he will get the device back. After all, it's his responsibility for screwing things up, and he should take care of it. Also, I know for a fact what caused my malfunction, so why bother and spend time with a researcher when I just have to focus on finding the device? The bartender already knows where it is. It's just a matter of time before we locate it. And this GL employee, sure he sounds smart and has a professional looking business card, but Rico did say I shouldn't trust anyone from GL. What should I do? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Do I click it? Do we get the choice? Are we ready to see the options menu? I'm pretty ready. But I need some reassurance that I'm doing the right thing here. Hype. Menu option hype. Do it. Menu options! The options are: insist that Bastion is helping you out. Take Terrence Foster up on his offer. Choices. Oh. So what do we got here? We've got Bastion. Yeah, that's big text. It's good. It's not hidden. And will work well on smaller devices. So we've got this rough fellow who's very much in it for themselves, but has accepted responsibility. they're strong, they're charismatic, they're roguish. Or we've got Daddy GL type here who wants a pet project by the look of it. Or who wants to do something on it. Beefcake Boy? Beefcake Boy makes rings, the cute redhead. Wait, are you talking about me or Bastion? I mean, we're both redheads here, so you're gonna have to... Or we could just go off on our own, start our own life, and see where things take us. No, we can't. We've only got 2 options. So we've got Beefcake Boy, we've got Bastion. I think Bastion wins here. Like, not a single one for Terrence. Devs, you've had this game played before. How many people choose Terrence? Polyromance route. Done. Can we please get a poly option? I'd like you both to help me. I need both of your help. Ooh, polyromance potential in future. Nice, nice. Okay, I think we're going with Bastion, just because, you know, you gotta go with a cute redhead. Maybe another Kickstarter once the game's done. Fair enough. Let's go with the cute redhead. That seems like the right choice. Called it! I am not dissing it, FYI. Like, I do not diss narrative causality. Stories are the way they are, and cliffhangers like these are important. Yeah, it felt right. That was the way it should have been, and that's why it was playing through my head that that's the way it should be. So, big fucking props for that. Awesome place to end the demo. The Kickstarter has completed, but you can find them at the addresses below, syntheticlover.com or their itch page. Thank you very much for that one. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the game? Anything else we should know? Hints, things that are coming? This was the Safe for Work demo, but I believe the full game is going to be a full 18+, so I probably won't be streaming it. I may do a YouTube of it, but I'm still deciding. Yeah, follow on Twitter. I think you're just at _syntheticlover. Is that right? I think. Demo is going to be extended. Okay, let's go back to here. No, I want to go back to the menu. Just take me back to the menu. The rocking theme tune. There we go. Wait. Where's the menu? Why doesn't right click just take me to the menu? Oh, it takes me to the game script. That's kind of cool. Yes. So. That's kind of cool. I like that. So. That was Synthetic Lover. Thank you to Thank you to the amazing developers who worked on that. I am utterly in love with it. I am looking forward to seeing where it goes. I am looking forward to seeing what's going on. I need more of Rico in my life. I am curious to see where Bastion ends up. Wait. Holy shit, I just saw the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. Yeah, okay, I'm going to include that just because it's funny. Okay. So, those who didn't see the Kickstarter exclusive, I will actually feature that just because it's pretty funny. So we're going to go back to the game, and we're going to go back to that. Because I didn't actually get a chance to check out the Kickstarter beforehand. That one. Is that going to show? No. Is that going to show? Damn it. Yeah. I recommend go check out the Kickstarter. There's some exclusives. And they're kinky as fuck. Don't know why the default history soon is fixed height. Yeah. So yeah, there was some Kickstarter exclusives, and yeah. Oh my god, the Bastion one had a collar and leash. Holy shit. Nikita. Okay. Go check out the Kickstarter page. Whew. Yeah, okay. I'm okay there. I'm really sad I missed out on that Kickstarter now. Yeah, I'm really sad. Please tell me there'll be additions later on that we could buy. Alright, that's cool. So, let us get our second game of the night running. Second game of the... Yeah. I need to check out Nikita. Just postcards will be available for saying? Good. Distracted. What am I doing? Lewds. Okay. Next game. Are we okay now? We're okay now. Kaiju, we're okay? Fine. We're fine. Let us move on to our second game of the day, which is... I need to flick that. I really need to work out if there's a way to do that differently. That way. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And it's so much fun. This will be up on YouTube later on, so if you need a link to it later, for stream or whatever, for media, whatever. It was amazing. I need more. I can't wait for the full game. If there is a way to censor private parts in the full game, I will stream the fuck out of it. I will stream it end to end. Probably not in one session, because I know that these games can be quite long. But I will stream the heck out of it. So you know where I am. You know where I am. Alright, so PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. The sound on it is very... Can you find a way to censor it? Yeah. Same thing Bob did for Yags, because Yags has some rather intimate moments, which I loved. If go and check out #YAGS or Yearning a Gay Story, that is a good fucking visual novel. Like 10 out of 10. I think we're gonna need more volume for this one because it's quite quiet. So, different game, different world. We are now PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Better have heard of Yags. Everyone should have heard of Yags. I have not played any of this at all. And it comes up with this. I don't have an ID or password, so I'm going to hit D. Wait, that makes an N. I'm just hitting D over and over again. So, that's the name of my computer. So, I don't know what they've got going on here, but they've grabbed the computer name. So, this should be interesting. And now we'll go to password. I will hit D. No, that's as far as it goes. Login. Invalid login info. What? Connecting. Okay. Maybe I didn't hit the D enough. This game is dedicated to my history teachers, Mr. Hughes and Mr. Russell. Thank you for showing me the humanity in human history.
W, A, S, and D keys to move. Hold left shift to run. Hold the right mouse button to extend your arm. While your arm is extended, press the left mouse button to point and talk. Use the mouse to look around. Make sure to keep the tourists close as they tend to wander off while unattended. Press tab to check your tour guide checklist. And look, I know you're having a rough day, but I think you coming to work today and going on with life as if nothing happened is the best thing for you right now. Okay, now play again.
Okay. Yeah, that tour guide is adorable. And then it's like, wait. Oh my god. You parachute in as a tour guide. I didn't know what to expect. I did not know what to expect, but when something... Hand. Point. We got a hand! Oh, okay, I should change this one. Player known Battlegrounds. I'm gonna have to make that really small. It's a magic hand! Oh, that's cool. So, it's mouse look. So this is first time playing this. Mouse look. But when you go right, when you hold down right, the hand moves independently, and it only gives you mouse look at the edges of the screen. But you can't go up and down. Interesting. So, checklist. Gettysburg checklist. Once finished, drop entire group off at the bus stop. We need to go check out General Oliver, Ricketts Battery, Soldiers Monument, Lincoln's Address, Spangler's Spring, North Carolina. What, the entire North Carolina? Isn't that like a relatively large place? New York. I'm pretty sure that's in a different place. And Pennsylvania and the Minnesota Urn. Remember, group up with your tour group first. We don't have jump. Where's my tour group? That looks like people. Okay. We can run, but we don't have a jump. And we got a bus stop. Okay, this is a perfect example of why I don't know if we drove the bus. Why digital diversity is here. Games made by members of the queer community, which are not specifically about queer stuff without... Did you just take my picture? Did you just take my picture? Stop that. I want these games to get attention. I want the awesome visual novels to get attention. I want the weird monsters destroy cities to get attention. I want all of them. And games like this do not get enough attention, and that makes me sad. And these are made by wonderful people from the community. And, hello, you're tall. Hi. Like, based on this, I reckon we're like 5'8" maybe, at best. Okay, come on over here. People, please come with a tour. Please stick with the tour group. Stick with the tour group, please. Stick with the tour group. So, this is... Sorry, it's my first day on the job, folks. This is the Soldiers Monument. That is a soldier. See? That thing there. That is...
The statue honors the soldiers that died in battle, which explains why it's surrounded by all these graves. Kind of sad, isn't it?
Oh. Okay. I would say font larger? I would say larger font. This is really cute. Like, I really like this. It's simple, it's different, it's educational, like, but I can't crouch and I can't sit on the benches. Not game of the year. No. Come on. People. People. Stay with the tour group. Get off your phone. God. You. Come on. You're holding up the tour group. Are you proud? Oh, there's an urn over there. Let's go say hello to the urn. Oh, okay, we got a chicken. People wrangling the game. Yeah. Okay. Hi everyone. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. This is an urn.
The sides of the urn read, "These dead shall not have died in vain." Well, you know what else has died? My heart. And it sure does feel like it has died in vain. My life isn't going anywhere. Cynthia.
Oh. Grandpa voice actor. Yeah. Come on, people. Come on. We got more sad things to talk about. What's this one? What's left? That doesn't look like a thing. No, there's one over there. Okay. We got everyone. How many people did we stop? No, you're over there. People. Fucking you again. Stay with the tour group. You. Who are you? Join the tour group. What are you doing? Sorry, folks. Some people just want to hold up the tour group. Come on. Like, where else are you going to find a game about being a depressed tour guide showing a very annoying horde of tourists around Gettysburg? Excuse me. Come on. Be with the group. Get off your phone. Fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna try and get everyone back to the thing, because some people just don't want to stay with the group, and I'm not responsible for this. I love flat textures. They make me so happy. I'm glad I can amuse. Fuck. I've been on tours, I've never had to be a tour guide, and now I never want to be one. Look, hey folks, it's a thing. You see this thing? What's this thing? This is Lincoln's address. I believe this is where Lincoln addressed people from, or no? Wow. They didn't spend a lot of money to build this thing, I gotta say. Like, you'd think Lincoln would deserve something a little better than a completely flat object. But, you know, as one of those really important people. Okay.
Before Lincoln spoke, orator Edward Everett gave a speech that lasted for 2 hours. When Lincoln finally appeared to give his speech, it only lasted 2 minutes. Guess Edward was trying to overcompensate for something, huh?
Okay. This is gorgeous, though. I love this. Like, fucking get back with the tour group. Please. Just, look, we've got 10 people. Stay together, folks. Please stay together. We've got like 2, 4, we've got 6 more things to see. Then you can go back to the hotel. I believe the show tonight is a magician. So if you can just stay with the group for another 10 minutes. Look, it's a garbage can.
This trash can is really just a trash can. Nothing else.
sorry, little things like that. Just, yeah, let's go find a tree. Let's go find a tree. Actually, that's a tree. No, I don't want to know about that tree. Let's find a tree they can talk about. That one looks different. I have no idea if we got everyone. Actually, the game has very light music, and it sounds like the kind of the MIDI, almost lounge music they put in Sam and Max Hit the Road. I kind of love it. Can we talk about that from here? No. How close does a tour guide have to be to talk to something? Talk about something. It's too bad you don't get a counter about how many tourists you've got within range. People, please. Look. I'm getting paid like $12 an hour to do this, and you're not making my job any easier, and it's always you two. Look, I know you didn't want to come onto this holiday together. I know you thought you were going to go on something separate. But can we please just do the tour group fine, and then you can go to the shops or go have a drink, and just we can go back to our lives, okay? Okay? Stay together, please. Sorry, everyone. Get off your phone. You. Get off your...
I don't even know why I'm here. I'm so bored. Oh my god, Susie liked my boyfriend's post. I hate her.
I bought this shirt in Hawaii. I travel all over the world. My next stop is supposed to be Las Vegas. I'm gonna drive there.
It's been lonely since my wife died.
Aww.
What makes my son think I enjoyed this crap? He doesn't even pay attention to me anymore. He has a family now and only calls on my birthday.
Now I'm sad. You, tell me your story. What's your story? They all have their own stories.
Did I mention I'm going blind in one eye? Oh man, I really need some help.
Fuck.
I had to pack my kids a box lunch in my absence. I hope they're eating it now and enjoying it.
I hope so too. Let's get back to this tour. Let's do this tour, and I hope I can make it enjoyable for all of you. Hello.
My grandpa fought in the Civil War. He fought on the side of the Union.
I believe that was the good side to be fighting for. I'm pretty sure that that was the side you should have been fighting for in that whole squabble. Yeah, the side that it's good that won, correct? We don't get a lot. Australian history, like the history we get taught is pretty limited. We get European history a lot. We don't get a lot of anything else. Come on, folks. Come on. We gotta look at this. Pennsylvania. Huh. I expected Pennsylvania to be more bigger. Like, oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. It's so gorgeous. Look, everyone, it's Pennsylvania. You two want to know.
Did you know that this battleground is actually in the state of Pennsylvania, which explains why so many Pennsylvanians actually participated in the Battle of Gettysburg. Did you know that my wife is from Pennsylvania? That's why I'm here.
I don't know where the text box is for that one. Can we talk about the bench? No. Alright, we've done everything on the right-hand side. So now we want to go to the left-hand side. What do we want? New York, North Carolina, a spring... Oh, god damn it. People, please, stay with the tour group. Where's my little thing on a stick? Like, they always seem to have a thing on a stick. Come on. You two. I think we left someone behind, but I don't know who. Come on, come on. We've got like 3 eager people and... No, they have like... I've been on a couple of tours groups before. Like... In Japan. Because there were some things you could only get to if you took a tour group. It was like the Imperial Palace in Kyoto before they opened it up for everyone. But the tour guides always had like a metal stick with a flag or a pom-pom or something on it to tell the people where to go. We got everyone? Have we got everyone? Have we got everyone? Although I'm just glad no one here has selfie sticks. Although sometimes I'm half tempted to get one myself just because selfies can be tough sometimes. Alright. When you want to go... Oh, can we talk about this tree? Let's talk about this tree over here. This tree has personalities. Stuffed animals, yeah? Here, this tree... This is my favorite tree. Just so you know, this tree is my favorite tree. Okay? Okay, let's get going. And we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. No, no game narration. I'm curious what else there'll be narration about. Okay, that looks like someone on a horse. And there's also a cannon over here. We like cannons. We like 2D cannon. Okay, what about this? Is that a thing? No. How about this cannon? That's a cannon.
At the time, the cannons like the one you see here were relatively mobile compared to the naval guns used at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Different. See, there's 3 of you. 1, 2. Okay. You 3 are coming with me. You... Stop taking photos of me. I am not part of the tour. Like, wow! Aww! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Monster Mash. So, while we get continuously frustrated about these damn tourists, I'm thinking of making this the standard time for the Digitalversity stream. What do folks think? Like, it feels like a good one. It feels like about the right time zone for a lot of people. You 3 get to go home. The rest of you will be lost in Gettysburg for the rest of your lives. Yay! Because this is what I want to make sure happens. These streams, I want to make sure keeps happening. Like, this whole project for me is one of the most important things I'm doing. So, people with spears! Wait. No, that's not a spear, that's an explosive on a stick. No. Isn't one of those supposed to be George Washington or something?
The term Tar Heel is believed to have originated from the Civil War.
The Civil War?
North Carolinians stuck to the Confederate side like they had tar stuck on their heels. Who knew? I wish my wife would act more like a Tar Heel in our relationship.
It's them taking a photo of me after I say this stuff. That's what throws me. Alright, so that's New York over there. We still need Ricketts Battery and a Spring and General Oliver. I think it's all good for that. Like, I do want to do some other stuff. One of my partners would like to join me, and I would really like them to join me for, like, once a week, just playing stuff games. Like, we played a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands last night, and it was super fun, because it's just one of those games that you roll around in and just do silly stuff for a game that pretends to be really serious. I see a fence. A fence is good. Please stay with the group. Wait, I have to check something. To the sub-ocean! Alright. Bets on whether we can go over the edge. What do folks think? Are we going to hit a barrier, or are we going to go over the side? Invisible wall? You got one for invisible wall? I can see the lines in the plane. Oh, invisible wall. There we go. Ooh, that's an interesting angle for it. It's like, it comes to a point. Alright, where is everyone? I have lost everyone again. Alright, there they are. This is such a cool experience. Like, I want to see more stuff like this. I want to see people making things that don't get done. Like, I know stuff like this won't have huge commercial appeal or anything. I mean, this is a pay what you want, which is amazing because there's so many people who cannot afford to put in a lot for games. But I think culturally it is important for us to have people doing stuff like this because it's not done. And yeah. Unfortunately, I can't walk at the same speed as the tourists. Like, you move at about 30% faster than them. So no matter how slowly you try and walk, you're already far enough ahead of them that they have to play catch up. I do not want to have to bring them all back to the two of us, but I'm going to. I'm going to. Yeah, the rest got eaten by alligators. It's just a thing that happens. That is General Oliver. Oliver Cromwell, probably. I know Oliver Cromwell is a big person in history. They fought in the American Civil War, right? All Olivers are the same. We've got a fenced-off area there. We've got another cannon. Come on, folks. You three are the ones that actually want to be with the tour. The rest of them signed their waivers. It's all good.
While we have original guns here, most of the carriages, on the other hand, are replicas. Still, no doubt, they're old, but not from the 1860s. You can still make out some of the manufacturing and patent dates as well as the inspector's name.
I love how much detail's gone into this. Like, oh, there's two of them here. Okay. Watch this. I love this. I love because they've got two flat frames to do this. Two flat sprites. I love it. I love it.
My grandson always tells me that I look like the man on this statue. What do you guys think?
You're a terrible tour guide. Alright, catch you later. Really glad you joined in. Good luck with the game. I can't wait for the full game.
Actually, that was uncalled for. I am so sorry.
Alright, we're almost done. We're two left after this one.
The battery was first commanded by Captain Robert B. Ricketts, which is also who the monument is named after. The battery brought 144 men to the field and used 6 ordnance rifles that were in the battery.
It's hollow. It's hollow! This one's hollow! You're still here. You're still here. You're still here. We like you. Okay. So that is New York. Then we find the spring. Then I can get these horrible people back to the tour bus. And I can go find the other 5. I think there's another 5. I like how most of the stuff's on the one side. Is that the spring over there? I don't know. They don't actually give you a map. They just kind of say, this is the thing. Oh, M is music. Come on, folks, come on. I just want to get you 3 through. Because you're nice people. Oh. How come you can jump? And you can float? I'm a tour guide. I should be able to jump and float. Okay. Almost done. This one, and then we need to find that spring, and we can finish up. But
around the base are brass tablets of the New York officers who were killed in battle and include symbols of the 7th Union Army Corps.
Thank you.
The monument was dedicated on July 2nd, 1893.
I love the font, by the way. Like,
I sure don't.
the black chunks with the white font around with it is just like, aww. Yeah, don't quit. It's really sad. Like, through all of... Oh, that might be it. Through all of this, you just get this feeling of this person who is just trying to do their job through everything that's going on in their lives. And they're just trying to push forward. And that is huge. Someone needs to come through here with a lawnmower. And this one's the last one, I think. You're a fan. I like the grass clumps, but like, I love the way they flicker when you move past them because they're always trying to be fun on. It's a spring.
I bet my tears can fill this well all the way to the top.
It's a good vibe.
This well showcases a natural spring. Soldiers would come to this spring to fill up their canteens with water. It is said that the ownership of the springs switched between both sides for the duration of the battle.
It does grow on you.
You know what they say, where the water is, there's life.
Yeah, you settled into it. I think that's it. Now we just have to get everyone back to the tour bus. This is going to be the difficult part. You folks are wonderful. Leave the other people behind. I hope so. Let's find out if we can. Oh, there's the bus. Sorry, folks, if you're not back on the bus, then you're not going back to the hotel. You're going to walk back. Like, part of me just wants to get into this on my own and just see what else I can click on. Because I have a sneaky suspicion they probably put a bunch of cute stuff in here. Aww. I love that. I love it. Alright, everyone back on the bus. How do I get them onto the bus? You, get on the bus. Yeah, the 2D, 3D thing. Like, I don't think I can get on the bus without all... Oh, wait. No, are they just going to stand at the bus? They're going to stand at the bus. Okay. Come on. Come on. No, don't follow me. Stay where you are. Stay. Stay. No, don't follow me. I don't know where anyone else is. There's one over there. God, we left it there at the... This must be one of those games that I don't finish because it's just too difficult. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. They don't deserve to come back with us. Like, where's the Minecraft lead when I need it? You, come on. This way. I think I lost one over there. But this may be too difficult.
Oh, this is just a trash can. Nothing historically significant here.
Do you know what kind of rubbish got thrown in that that's historically significant? No, you don't. She doesn't want to come... Fine. Okay. I think we're going to call it. Because I can't spend half an hour trying to wrangle these people. Oh! No, we didn't get one back. We've still got the same three. Come on, we're going back to the bus. The three of us, the four of us, are going to go back to the bus. And we're going to wait there until we can go. The bus is thick. 10 points. Let me into the bus. Steve, let me on the bus. Dude, you don't know what these people are like. They've been terrible. Just let me go home. I need to be back. Alright. I think we're going to call it there. Ooh, Alt press does the mouse too. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. This has been a wonderful return to the Digital Diversity Project. This video will go up on YouTube in a couple of days, and I will be in contact with the makers of Synthetic Lover and probably the makers of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And we're going to get an interview going with the makers of these people, the makers of these games, because that's what we do. And we're going to find out more about the games and more about the people who made the games, because that's what this project is for. It is learning about the people who make these games, about why they make them, and about why we need to keep making them. So, until next time, this has been Digital Diversity. I have been Big Bad Kaiju. Until next time, look after yourselves, look after each other. Remember that you are not alone, and I will see y'all next time. Safe travels, everyone, and I will see you same time next week for another couple of awesome games made by folks from the LGBTQIA+ community. See ya.